I can use to play Minecraft. Now for our controls, we have our space, we have WASD and E for inventory. I also have Control, Shift, and Escape in the case that we wanted to pause the game. Magic? No. Origami. At first glance, you might think that this is 2 pieces of paper, but it's actually just 1. Believe it or not, but this is a $1. And if I squeeze it like this, it turns into a ball. To make this, I had to fold a $1 into 38ths. It's called a magic ball, and it's not usually made out of $1, but I thought it'd be fun to experiment. And maybe this was a waste of time, but I think it turned out pretty cool.
What?
This might just look like a scrunchy stack of paper, but I assure you it's much more. You see, if I take my hand and rotate the coil clockwise, I get these black cubes. But if I take my hand and rotate counterclockwise, I get these pink cubes. Now I can go back and forth between pink cubes and black cubes and pink cubes and black cubes, or maybe both cubes at the same time. But let's say that's just too many cubes for me. I can just say goodbye to them all together. So believe it or not, but this right here is a fully functional Rubik's Cube made entirely out of paper. I think the hardest part of this was creating a stable base, because not only do all the pieces have to rotate, but they also can't be too loose, otherwise the whole thing falls apart. I ended up having to add a lot of hot glue to the center and it looks really messy. The cubes themselves were really easy to assemble, but these little pieces that hold it together were a nightmare to cut out and fold. Like seriously, they're so small. This collapses into this piece, and this collapses into this piece. And this whole thing is held together by tension, meaning if one of the pieces is slightly off, the whole model starts to get thrown out of whack. But it is really clunky, like if I try to transform it, sometimes it falls apart. I'm honestly not sure if it was worth it, but it does transform if you're really careful. But right about now it'd be nice if I actually knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube.